Hey everyone, welcome to Nicole's Needlework. My name is Nicole and this is a podcast about stitching and knitting. Today is November 11th and it's right around 3:30 p.m. This is episode 51 and show notes can be found on my blog, nicolesneedlework.com, and I can be found on Ravelry, Facebook, Flickr, Instagram at Nicole's Needlework. So, got a little bit to share. I have been, like I said, I have been stitching and knitting. Trying to think where to start. So I had so much fun at the retreat in North Augusta. It was so good to see everyone and stitch and just hang out. And then my husband came with me, so we actually went up to Rock Hill in Charlotte. So I was able to drop off Martha Pudsey to get her framed. And I got a little bit of linen and a chart. And then last week we went up there again to see the Panthers and Bucks game. And I went to, they said Martha Pudsey was ready to be picked up, but the frame was much lighter than their sample. So I went to look at it and it was a lot lighter. It was really pretty, but not really the look I was going for. So I went with an alternate. And they said it's ready to be picked up again. So maybe in a week or two, I can run up there again and pick up Martha because I'm so excited. I know it's going to be so pretty. So at the retreat, I did get one chart. I got Anne Wright by Samplers Not Forgotten. Love this sampler. So pretty. So if any of you have ever been to Katrina Boyd's retreats, she brings charts and threads and linen, almost like a little shop in itself. So it's kind of neat. So I got that from her. And then when I went up to Rock Hill, I got this one. In all things, be exceedingly diligent. So I got that, and I got some threads. I converted it to some cotton over-dyed threads, but I put them away. So I also got some 40 count straw flower by Lakeside Linens. It's just a really pretty light neutral. And I got some pecan butter, which I love, but I didn't realize it was long and skinny. I thought it was an 1/8, but that's all right. I'll find something to use for it. And then I got another fat quarter of 40 count sand. So I'm loving this linen right now. So pretty. So pretty by Picture This Plus. So I did have a new start, and it's this one, Friends of the Heart. And this pattern was gifted to me last year. I love it. So I've got about a third of the way done, maybe. And this is on 40 count sand, also by Picture This Plus. And I'm using all the called for threads, 1/2. So pretty. Love it. I definitely want to get back to that one. I do have a finish. Hold on. Okay, so I worked on this and finished it well, I didn't finish it at the retreat. I finished it afterwards. And this is with Thy Needle and Thread, October 31st. And I used all the called for colors. This is on 40 count Legacy. It's 1/2. So cute. I love it. And sorry. And I was going to try to finish this one because I started this last year, so that's all I have to go with it, because I'd like to get these made into pillows and maybe get this one framed and the others made into pillows. I'm still trying to decide, or have it made into a bigger pillow. So I have this one done. And I think this is Witch's Night Out. And then I have the little cushion done from, this is One for the Crow. So I've got that little cushion on the bottom there done. And these are all on 40 Count Legacy by Picture This Plus. So I thought it would be cute to have them all done and put in a basket together. And then I have this one that I finished last year. And that's Queen of the Harvest, I think, with 9 needle and thread. And that's also on 40 Count Legacy. So I think these would all be really cute. Like maybe these two framed together and then the other ones made into pillows. So I will get back to that eventually. So the other thing I worked on, I actually restarted start number 5. This is my crazy project. That's all right, because, you know, what's the point of stitching if you're not completely happy, right? So I restarted also on 40 Count Legacy. This Legacy is a little darker though. So last year when I was at the retreat in North Augusta, I saw someone stitching it on 40 Count Legacy and I really, really liked it. So okay, start at the beginning. First start, 40 count doubloon. It was just too orange. I just don't really like the doubloon. I restarted it on 36 count Ren, and I probably should have just stuck with the Ren. But it was a little gray, you know, I don't know. And then I did just a tiny bit on 40 count vintage country mocha. And then number 4 was 36 count doubloon, which I don't know why I went back to the doubloon when I don't like the orange. So when I saw the girl last year stitching on Legacy, I was like, okay, that's the one. So, you know, it might as well be happy. And I got the whole border done, so it's all matching. And I got started on some leaves. Whoops, that's the back. Got started on, I can't get this right. So I got started on just a tiny bit of the leaves and flower. So I'm not changing it again. I'm done. I probably said that before, but this time I mean it. So I will get back to that one also. And I'm using all the called for cotton hand-dyed threads, Gentle Arts, and Weeks Dye Works. So pretty. I love the reds. So I will get back to that. Main thing I've been working on was that Friends of the Heart. I did work on Sarah Redfern a little more, and this color was driving me crazy. That blue gray green, light blue gray. I ended up ripping out what I had stitched, and I'm doing all the silks, but I decided to go with a cotton. And it's okay, it's a little, I don't know, it blends in a little more with the fabric than I probably would have liked. So far I'm leaving it, I'm not ripping it out again. I love it though, I love the sampler. So I really don't have much more. I'm over halfway done now. So I decided to go with Lexington Green, Gentle Arts, for that. And all the rest are Belsois and Gloriana. So, don't think I'm going to rip it out again, but I don't know. I don't think so. I think I'm going to stick with it. And I have been thinking about doing some Christmas stitching, so I got this back out, and that's Lizzie Kate's ABC Christmas that I started last year. Inspired by Priscilla and Chelsea. So I'm using the 28 count tea and coffee dyed 28 count Monaco. This is so cute. I love the bright colors in this. There's the threads. This came as a kit with the threads. So I was thinking of getting back to that one. And I was also thinking of starting one of these Santas. My mom gave me these charts. She bought them last year, and then she kind of was done with stitching. So I have Old World Santas 1 and 2. I was thinking of doing this one with the birdhouse first. So, and I was thinking of also thinking. Oh, my threads are coming apart. Of using the 28 count Monaco DMC. So I'm not sure how big it would be. I think it would be 4 inches by 2 inches, which might be okay for an ornament. I don't like them too big, but I think that might be okay. The only other thing I have is some knitting. So I kind of got the knitting back out. Let's see. I worked on, I think it's Albuquerque Sunset. So I worked on that, and that's a shawl. If I could get it to cooperate. So this is Hedgehog Fibers Pheasant, the red. And then, what is that? I think this is, it's Madeline Tosh Merino Light. I think it's Astrid Gray. So, and then the pheasant is regular Hedgehog Fiber sock. So I'm doing 2 different textures. That's the first time I've blended textures, and I'm really liking it. I like the I don't know, the contrast it gives. Kind of fuzzy and the kind of finer sock. So it's pretty. I'm gonna get back to that. So I worked on that a little bit. Let's see, what else? I actually ended up taking apart my sweater that I was working on. It was Sunset Highway. I like the yoke part of the sweater, not yoke. It was really pretty, but the bottom part, just plain gray, I wasn't liking how it was knitting up. I knew just a plain gray sweater on the bottom I wouldn't like. I really like, I think I would have liked it if it was black. So I may redo that one in the future, but instead I'm using the yarn for a different shawl, and the shawl is called, I can't remember what it's called. I will post a picture here. Of what it looks like, and with the name. But I'm using the birch gray I was using in my sweater for the top part, and then I'm going to use the pink that I was using in my sweater for the middle. And then I got this at Luna Lola in Columbia. We stopped there on our way up to Charlotte. So I stopped by and got this. So hopefully it will look okay together. These 3, I'm hoping. So, and then I started another Suburban Wrap by Joji Locatelli. And I had originally got another skein of yarn for it at Luna Lola, but it was just too, it's in my closet, but the color name is Onyx, and it was very dark, almost like a brownish black, really wasn't the color I was, when I picked it out, it seemed fine, but then the more I knit, I was like, not really what I'm going for. So I ordered from Eat Sleep Knit this El Greco, and this is Metal and Tosh Merino Light. And I think this is Antler White or Farmhouse White. And then, hold on. And then I'm going to use this pink, or purpley pink. I can't remember the name. But I think that will look good. So far I got the ribbing and the bottom lace, and I started on the stripes. So I'm really happy with how that's coming out. That is the look I was going for. Yay, finally. So very excited, loving this. So my birthday was November 1st, and my dad sent me a card and a couple charts. He lives right around the corner from Stitches and Things in Michigan, so he has a great shop right near him. I wish I did. But anyway, he got me La Di Da Love Abide, which is so cute. I love this one. And then this one I have never seen before. Abby Rose Designs Merry Be Your Christmas. That's really cute. Like those sampler motif flowers. So very cute. So I think that's it. Hopefully it's not over a month again before I do another video, but if so, I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving, and hopefully I'll do another video before Christmas, but things get crazy. Hope you guys have a great Christmas too. Hopefully I'll be back before then. But like I said, show notes can be found on my blog, NicolesNeedlework.com, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.